Hello everyone and welcome to the finale of the Elite Battle League. We are going to be taking on PokePidge again. He managed to turn around his matches and do fantastically in these last couple of weeks. The SXS Beyond. His team is Mew, Zamazenta, Volcarona, Mimikyu, Excadrill, Barraskewda, Mudsdale, Toxtricity, and Ditto. If you guys haven't done so already, please do not forget to leave a like, subscribe, and go click on that thing over to go to Pidge. And we're going to go in with a similar naming theme as our last team, with a bit of a similar lineup. We're going to go with Yorktown the Gyarados. Much like last time, I have decided to name everything after ships. Yorktown, obviously, aircraft carrier, Yorktown. Formerly Yorktown class, but also as class Yorktown. Also, you'll fit, battle, American and the British won the Revolutionary War at Yorktown. Thought it was fitting. It is actually unchanged from the set we ran week 2 against him. Waterfall, Bulldoze, Dragon Dance, and Bounce, exact same stat spread. Most of the team's stat spread is actually the same. There's a few of them that are different, though. But yeah, Gyarados is basically there to just go hit things and be Strox. Main reason I actually wanted to go with the Gyarados is in the first slot, is I'm trying to mind game Pidge a little bit, make him think maybe I'm going to go for Gyarados lead again, because Gyarados did a lot of damage to his entire team. Dragon Dance I don't need to get off, but it's strong to get off. I actually specifically built the team so that way Bulldoze doesn't two-shot Dialga. So even if he copies Gyarados, I still have a way of destroying it. San Diego, the Grimmsnarl, decided to go with Taunt. I know he's a very big fan of his setup moves. And Reflect. I decided I don't really need Light Screen because I'm not as worried about a lot of his special attacks. His physical attackers are what kind of worry me because of what he's likely going to be imposterizing are my physical attackers, the Gyarados or the Zacian. And Thunder Wave is there just for speed control. Once again, if I can speed control the Mew and I can paralyze it, even if I get hit by Synchronize, I'm more than okay with that. The only real issue is potentially the Volcarona, but I actually survive against Volcarona with Grimmsnarl. I can hit it with Thunder Wave. Well, I can hit it with, Spirit Break the first time, or Taunt, and then slap it with Light Screen, not slap it with Light Screen, slap it with Thunder Wave, paralyze it, slowing it down, and dropping its offensive power. Warspite the Zacian. Slight change. Actually, it might even be the identical stat line. It might even be the identical build from last time with the moves. And this one, again, same sort of thing to go in and hit stuff really, really, really hard. Also, San Diego is designed to actually survive a hit from Mimikyu. So, it's there. Erebus, the Chandelure, is our basically designated lead. It is physically defensive with a little bit of, with mostly special attack power, with a little bit of HP. The main reason for this specific build on the Chandelure is it is capable of surviving any non-boosted hit from his entire team, and even many boosted hits. Zamazenta at +1 attack does not one-shot unless it is actually Adamant Nature, and even then it's a chance. The only things he has that can take it out in one hit is if he maxes out the attack on his Mudsdale, gets a very high specific roll on a non-attack boosting Mudsdale, and Excadrill. So, fairly solid. This thing is meant to go in first, slap whatever he leads with, and takes it out, or heavily weakens it. Only 2 things, technically 3 things it doesn't really match well against, is the Barraskewda, which I don't think he's going to be bringing, the Excadrill, which I don't think he'll bring Excadrill, and the Mudsdale, which again, the Mudsdale needs offensive investment, and based on his historic teams with Mudsdale, he does not run attack on his Mudsdale. So Chandelure should be pretty safe if he leads a Mudsdale. Really, nothing he has wants to go facing the Chandelure. It is specifically designed to even take down most of his things. It actually beats Mimikyu. If he goes for, say, Swords Dance Mimikyu, Clear Smog takes out his Swords Dance, and then Shadow Ball one-shots. Shadow Sneak doesn't take me out in one hit. Even if he does 2 Shadow Sneaks, I still survive that. Hood, the Gazrodon, is identical to our previous one. Same stat line, same build, same moves, same everything. And New Jersey, the Dialga, is where things are actually somewhat changed. Last time we went for Timid Nature to get the speed boost, with max special attack and a little bit of HP investment. I decided to change that for this one. This is full in on the special attack, no speed, defense, and HP. This is meant to survive a Zamazenta close combat. It can survive it. Well, it will actually survive a Zamazenta close combat if it is Jolly Nature, which I think he's going to have to go Jolly Nature, because otherwise Zacian outspeeds and just takes him out. That's really the main reason for the Chandelur's Clear Smog, is that he can't really boost against my team, and Clear Smog just takes away any of his boosts. So, the plan... I forgot to remove Stealth Rock and replace that with Power Gem. Okay! I'm glad I always do these last little minute checkovers, because that was actually a bit of a big blunder. But yeah, the Dialga build is almost the exact same as before, and offensively speaking at the very least, so it's there to do a lot of things. I swapped out 1 or 2 moves, and of course, Stealth Rock's going to replace with Power Gem, so that way it's going to be able to take out, if Ditto Imposters Gyarados, this thing will one-shot the Gyarados, unless he Dynamaxes, which, if he Dynamaxes the Gyarados, that's still kind of good for me, because it means he can't Dynamax like a Volcarona, which the Volcarona is my biggest worry. But I'll meet you guys when we're facing down Pidge. See you guys there. But as for what I think Pidge is going to be bringing, don't know if I mentioned this already, but I'm expecting the Mew, Zamazenta, Mimikyu. I know he's brought Mimikyu every single game. I'm expecting the Mudsdale because he's brought it quite frequently, and I think he's going to see, okay, big physical wall against things like Zacian and against things like Gyarados. He's going to want that. Matches well into the Dialga because of what happened last time as a Max Quake user. And I think the Ditto has to be coming because it's one of his only outs against the Zacian, as well as a pressure against Gyarados. But his last Pokemon is a little bit of a toss-up. I think Toxtricity could come, possibly. But I think also after seeing last time, it's like, my team just kind of destroyed Toxtricity. I think it could be Volcarona that comes. I don't realistically see Excadrill coming, mostly because he's got already another ground type, and then, you know, again, further things that Gyarados just kind of comes in, intimidates, and just kind of stops completely. But I also do possibly see him not bringing in the Ditto. The main reason is, last time I showed, I can completely hard stop the Ditto. Just keeping Zacian off the field and zoning it out, I didn't need to bring in Zacian until late game when he kind of milled through my entire team. It was like, okay, well, Zacian could come in because now the Ditto's no longer in play. The Ditto's no longer a threat. And without that in play, I am wondering if he doesn't bring the Ditto just because I've shown I don't need to worry about it. But then the issue then becomes if he doesn't bring the Ditto, he has no pressure against Zacian. If I can take out the Zamazenta, which Gyarados can take out Zamazenta without needing a boost. I don't need +1 attack on Gyarados for this fight. It's ideal to have because it lets me like sweep things a lot easier, but I don't realistically need it to the same capacity as a lot of, say, the other teams like, say, Timmy or Sly, or, well, if I ended up fighting Sly or some of the others, where that +1 on Gyarados was really, really important for knocking stuff out. With this, a lot of his team will go down to a just Dynamax Gyarados as is. The +1's helpful, but I don't need it. Which is why if I can actually take down a Clear Smog and get rid of the Zamazenta's boosts, Gyarados can just run trains through him. But, yeah, it's kind of a not good if he does, not good if he doesn't for him, but the Ditto still unsettles me a little bit. Which is why my entire team so far is basically geared into get rid of Volcarona. That is my biggest problem, because if that thing can get a Quiver Dance up, that is a big win condition on him. Thankfully, I know Gyarados can come in, instantly Dynamax, and just wipe him out. Because if he Dynamaxes the Volcarona with a Quiver Dance, he can't Dynamax Ditto Gyarados, which I'm completely okay with. So, I hope I'm overthinking this, and I hope I'm over-worrying, but I want to make this a flawless run. Because Pidge is a fantastic battler, and he is not to be countered out until he is defeated. Alright, let's go. Honestly, I'm absolutely a little nervous right now. Gotta go Zacian Zamazenta battle theme. Alright, now just gotta consult my notes again. Let the battle begin. Alright, let's see. What does he bring? Excadrill. Ooh. Okay, Excadrill, no Volcarona. We did bring the Mudsdale. Okay, no Toxtricity. Okay. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. He has to be bringing an electrically special offensive Mew. I think we stick with the same strategy of lead. No Volcarona. I have very mixed feelings on that, but he did bring the Ditto. Alright, now see, here's the thing. Is he going to be expecting my lead call of the Chandelure? Because if he goes for Exclude, I can just switch to Gyarados. Yes! Yes! Please be going for the thing I hope you're going for. Please go for Rocks. Please go for Rocks. This was honestly the ideal lead for me. This was the ideal lead for me, was if he goes for Mew because of Shadow Ball. Okay. It's also a physical D-Dancer. Okay, that's even better. I'm a physically defensive. That is either he is building defense, or he is building... Oh! I'm so glad I went for Clear Smog. Unless he's going for X-Cut. Unless he's going X-Cut. Which is a heckin' call on his part if it is. But I feel like for that he'd probably go... Zama? No, he's going Zama. No, I mean, he could go Excadrill. He could go very Excadrill. Which... honestly, good call to him. I don't know. It was... okay. Oh, yes! Yes! The right call. I wipe away his Dragon Dance, and I wipe away his Gauntlet Shield. This was the call. Yes! Delightful. So Mew is D-Dance Passer. It is a D-Dance Passer, non-aggressive Mew. That Clear Smog probably threw him for a loop. That's probably thrown him off. That's probably thrown him off his game a little bit. Good. Let's go, people! He probably wanted to try and get it in ahead of the Mew. Not ahead of the Mew, ahead of the, Ooh. Alright. Gotta have 2 seconds. Alright. Okay. I mean, I'm fine with this. I'm completely okay with this. Yes, we outspeed! Erebus, you Chad! Erebus the Chad. Ditto is off the field. Ditto is off the field. Those speed ties scared me. No Volcarona. Oh, this is good. Mimikins. Now, he's aware of my Clear Smog tactics. He's aware of my Clear Smog tactics. Ooh, what are you? Slow Mimikyu. Dusty Bond. Slow Dusty Bond. Slow Bomb? Okay. Ooh, I underspeed you still. I still underspeed you. I mean, even if he goes... I'm fine with this. I'm completely okay with this. He can take me down all he wants. I have done exactly what I needed. The big worry I had was that Ditto, and now the Mimikyu's also gone too. So Mimikyu's gone. Mew is functionally crippled. Zamazenta is scared out. This was honestly not quite close to perfect, but Gastrodon now has very easy free reign here. The only thing you can really bring in that is also slow is... oh no. Oh no. Yes, I still go scope here. I underspeed him. This is good. He can't switch out because potential burns. He also could be worried about potentially a... Oh, he's Dynamaxing here. He's Dynamaxing Moliface. Mole, 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 hole, hole, mole. What is he doing? What is he doing with this one? He's got to be going for a max play, which is okay. But I underspeed him next turn, and I can just hit him with a yawn, unless I burn him this turn, which is honestly also fantastic. Burn. Ooh! We win. This... We are perfectly fine with this. We are entirely and exclusively fine with this. He is burnt. He is crippled. That crit. Gastrodon. Hood. Hood the Chad. Let's go. Hood. Honestly, I don't think we... Do we knock it out here? Burn kills. Burn absolutely takes him out. His Dynamax is no longer in play. The Ditto is no longer in play. I can just recover. I can just use recover and I'm fine. I think... Yeah, I'm entirely okay with this. This was a great match, Pidge. Not to, like, get ahead of things. But my biggest worry is off of the playing field. My second biggest worry is off of the playing field. The only thing I think he can bring in here is Mudsdale. And Mudsdale's no longer as big of a threat because he can't Stealth Rocks anymore. Well, he can Stealth Rocks, but it's not going to be as viable because of the stuff and things. His Dimension turn back to normal. We outspeed now. He's not going to bring in me. He can't leave the Tonpas. And even if he does, I can just slack with Yawn. Big Whipple. He either goes for close combat or he goes for workup, and either way I can just take it out. We're gonna go Yawn. We're gonna go Yawn. He's probably gonna close combat me, which is okay. Gastrodon, the Chadstrodon. You holding on like the hero you are. You holding on like the hero. Oh, buddy. This was a great match, Pidge. This was a fantastic match. What does he got left? What does he have left? He's got... Yeah, Mew is crippled. The Mudsdale is going to get blasted. If he keeps in... if he keeps in the Zamazenta, I can just Dragon Dance. Ooh, look at that. Fun. I can dance. It's dancey times. It is time. It is time we finish. Actually, I did say it is fitting how both of us have the Duggos. And this is the final battle of Sword and Shield. We are not going for the Gyarados sweep again. Gyarados, you have done just as everything was necessary. But it is time for the Zacian Sword-Dog.exe Gopher. Fantastic match, Pidge. Fantastic matchups. This was a great match. This is a great season. I love this. So this is the funny thing. My Sacred Sword bypasses any defense boosts. So even if he wants to go for stamina buffs, I completely shrug those off. Because I can just bypass them. Ooh, counter! Fun! I like that. I like the counter shenanigans. I'm a very big fan of counter shenanigans. I like that. You know what? He took it out. Power play. Big J! And now it's time for her to really be Big J. Big J. The Indomitable Black Dragon. It was a great game, but let's finish this in All-American style. I'm kind of sad Gyarados didn't hit the field, but I'm very happy with this matchup. I was scared of the Volcarona. If he got Volcarona in Quiver Dance, I thought it would just be a good game. I don't think he's going to survive this. Yeah, he not survive that. All right. Great game, Pidge. I'm wondering what the build on his Mew was stat-wise. Because I think that Mew escaped with a... Yeah, that Mew either got an extremely lucky roll, or he... No, there's no way he didn't build special defense or HP on it. But... Ooh, Techie Mew. I like it. Sad that Yorktown, the Gyarados, didn't enter the fight, but... Fantastic matchup, Pidge. Fantastic game. I look forward to seeing Season 7. That was a great game. A fantastic battle. And I love the counter shenanigans. I freaking love the counter shenanigans. Oh, he must change his lead card. Let's take his lead card. That was a fantastic game. If you guys haven't done so already, please do not forget to leave a like, subscribe, and go click on that thing over to go to Pidge. But we beat Season 6 flawless. I'm sad I didn't get Gyarados in there, but that was awesome. I'm just so happy. I really don't know what else to kind of say.